Hey there, YouTube. It's Mike the Dicka Collector here. Hope you're all doing well. Coming at you with a different angle today. A couple videos back, I showed you my brand new man cave, and this is the staging table where I do my videos. Right now, it has a ton of cards on it, and sorting through, and it's going to take me a lot of time to get through. But haven't figured out how exactly I want to set up the video part, so trying different angles for the next few videos until I find something that works. Anyway, today I'm coming at you with 4 returns, TTM. We'll start out with disappointment. So this is the envelope I sent everything in. I sent to Mr. Bob Whitcomb for Caleb's Junk Wax Challenge. The place where I found the address literally had a success last month, so I'm not exactly sure why, but if you can read the stamped notice there, it says undeliverable commercial mail receiving agency. No authorization to receive. So that's a little interesting. I'm going to have to dig a little deeper. It actually came back with his address blacked out. I blacked out my address, but I will give this another shot and try again. So I got 2 fails so far for Caleb's challenge, so that's a little disappointing, but we will persevere. We will move on. Our next return, Charlotte, North Carolina. So see what we get here. By the way, trusty bear's knife. Might not be using it, but it'll always be there. Looks like they answered a question. All right. So another point for Caleb's Junk Wax Challenge. That is Mr. Dennis Connor. So Dennis Connor was a crew chief who began his career back in 1981, and I guess he chiefed all the way through 2003. He worked with a ton of different drivers, and as a team, he had 1 win and 16 top 10 finishes. So that's pretty cool. I asked him what tips or tricks does he have for us regular car drivers to get better performance out of our cars. And he replied, first, try to always be respectful of every fan you meet. You never know what help they may provide to your career. Second, work to improve each segment of your laps, beginning with corner entry. Early center, corner, late center, corner exit. Work to improve each segment, and your entire lap will gradually improve. Good luck. Well, that's very cool. Thank you very much, Mr. Dennis Connor. I was asking about regular cars, and he answered as if I'm a race car driver. So I'm going to chalk that up as I got a new career. I got to go out and do some laps now and see what I can do. That's pretty darn awesome, and that's such a thoughtful response. These NASCAR guys, I tell you what, man, they take the time. They appreciate their fans. Thank you so much, Dennis Connor. Okay, so our next return here is from Santa Ana, California. Let's see what we get. Another return for the Caleb's Junk Wax Challenge, Mr. Kenny Bernstein on 91 Max. He was what's known as a drag racer. So I don't know I think that's different than NASCAR. I think their cars look different, and I don't know. I sound like an idiot to you race car fans, but you know I'm learning as I go here. So he was a drag racer, and he was the first driver to break the 300 mile per hour mark. Currently, he's president of the Professional Racers Organization, which is a group organization that is charged with making the sport of racing safer. They comprised of drivers, mechanics, team owners, and I guess they meet every season and come up with new technology or new policies to implement to keep drivers safe, which is pretty awesome. Very cool to get this signature. Looks great. One more for the Junk Wax Challenge. He's probably the first racer I've gotten back that wasn't from North Carolina, so that's pretty neat too. And our last return here is also from North Carolina. So that's 2 out of 3 from North Carolina with Mr. Bernstein from California. Seem to be having some trouble here. There we go. Okay. And we're 3 for 3 in the Junk Wax Challenge today, so that's pretty cool. Let's see which racer responded. I'm having some issues here. Hold on, guys. There we go. Got it open. Oh, very cool. So this was the 1990 race number 11. And due to my extensive knowledge of racing, I had absolutely no idea who that was. Luckily, Max was kind enough to write a nice little description on the back, and this is Mr. Derek Cope. And he has a beautiful diagonal signature there right on top. Very cool. And this is a really nice looking card with the red in the background and his signature. I've said it a couple of times now. I'm definitely going to continue with this set, either filling it in just to have the cards and sending out to whomever I can find that signs. Because A, this is a pretty neat looking set, and B, this was fun. I'm learning a lot about race car drivers. I'm learning a lot about the sport. So it looks like he also answered a question. So let me give you first some information on Mr. Derek Cope. He raced from 1982 all the way through 2016. And that's all I got. I wasn't able to find much, but still pretty cool. Very happy to have it. And then he did answer a question. So I asked him what was his favorite and least favorite track to race on. And his answer was Daytona was my favorite, and my least favorite was North Wilkesboro, North Carolina. Well, that's cool. And he also signed again, so that's a 2-for-1 as far as I'm concerned. And you don't often get them to get them answering the question of which is their least favorite. So very cool, great return. I couldn't be happier. So let's see if I can get all 3 of them to show. So we have Mr. Dennis Conner, Kenny Bernstein, and Derek Cope. 3 for 3. Well, 3 for 4, because then we got the Bob Whitcomb fail. But I will try this one again. I have a couple of Ditkas coming in, and I hope to make a Mailday video soon. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and God bless.